Shabbat shalom lekulam. Shabbat shalom to everyone. So good to see you on this Shabbat evening. Our taste of Persia. That is a little piece that I learned from Rabbi Malakan, who's our special guest this evening. We'd like to invite up our people who are lighting the Shabbat candles, Erin Witkow, Karen Kraneman, and Bonnie Witkow. Please come forward.
We're going to rise together, please.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav Vitzivanu lehadlik ner Vitzivanu lehadlik ner Vitzivanu lehadlik ner Shel Shabbat.
Almighty God, grant me and my loved ones a chance truly to rest on this Shabbat. May the light of these candles drive out from among us the spirit of anger, the spirit of harm. Send blessings to my children. It's like way too early to be starting. That they may walk in the ways of your Torah, your light. As the great doors of the night are opening, we come into the clean quiet of Shabbat. Let us be thankful as we light these candles for this moment of peace.
That's beautiful. Ya la 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 la. Ya la 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 la. Ya la 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 la. Ya la 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 la. Please be seated. So tonight it is Chol HaMoed, the period between the holy days of Sukkot. There's a special thing that goes on. We do not in Nusach Ashkenaz, right? Some people say that we're not just Ashkenaz, we're Ashkephardic. But in our Nusach, we don't do any of the Kabbalat Shabbat, except for we start with the Psalm for Shabbat, Psalm 92. However, tonight is very special since we have so many friends from the Persian community and the Mizrahi community. We are going to do some pieces of that service because we want to. And we have some very special people here. Rabbi Malakan, would you grace us with Ana Bakoach? Do you think? Okay, let's see. What page is it on?
Until you find out, let me say a few words.
Yes, say a few words, yes.
Shabbat Shalom to all of you. It is indeed a great, great honor for me to be here tonight. And may I say a story a little bit, Rabbi?
Please.
So many, many moons ago, I have done some wedding in this community. And may I have the great, great gentleman sitting up there, stand with his lovely wife and his family. Please do stand up. Almost 29 years ago, I think. Chazan was there and he kind of liked my Meshuggah singing. And he kind of, he said, I have to meet with him and talk with him. I'm going to make it short. And I was graced to meet him, to know how talented he is, how talented is his son. I heard that the whole family, they are calling them Rolling Stein. Let's give him a big hand, please. You know, not in every temple or synagogue you have such a crowd as you are. And believe me, under the direction of the rabbi and this wonderful group, I think you should not only come every Friday night and Saturday morning, bring everybody who lives in the valley. I mean it. Believe me, I mean it. To this such a beautiful sanctuary, to this beautiful place of holiness. Bring Shabbat to your families. Bring Shabbat to your families. Let your children to be blessed Friday night here. Let them feel the holiness of Shabbat. Let them feel the goodness of Shabbat. Let them feel that we are Am Echad, we are one united Jewish people from all over the world. We are here to remain Jews and to stay Jews and have the fantastic spirit of Judaism. Now, and then I had to do a Selihut, musical Selihut. That was the first time that in our Persian community, I decided to do something special and different. Bring music like you have here. Because music is the one that elevates your soul. Music is where you can get closer to God. Music will help you to forget about your pain, forget about your sorrows, forget about all kind of craziness that goes in the world, and to relax, and to have fun, to have Shabbat Menucha. So, I called, and we got together. I told him, please bring all the instrument that you play. So he brought the oud, he brought the guitar, he brought the violin, and then we practiced a little bit here and there. And he said, you know, Rabbi, I will do whatever is necessary to make your Selihut to be the best. And you know what he did? He graced me with Jared. Oh my God. The way he played the violin, I mean, I have seen so many violinists, but he is, believe me, one of the best. Please give him a big round of applause, please. Not only he played fantastic violin, he did for almost 1 or 2 minutes of shofar, and I was almost sleeping, my God. You should go. I mean, I was not sleeping. I was getting spiritual moment of ecstasy that, oh my God, such a beautiful, flawless shofar with beautiful, and you know, we had almost 600 to 700 people jump in joy, and they gave them a lot of round of applause, and they stood up and give them their love to them. So they are wonderful. Make them to do more every Shabbat, every year, by you being present next to them. And under the guidance of the rabbi, believe me, you could do miracles here. And these walls should be shaking when you guys are singing with joy and happiness. Now,
Page 22.
I don't know these lovely people, but I heard the Santur. Let's give her nice applause for beautiful Santur playing. And the rest of your gang, I don't know, you may wanna introduce.
We'll do that later, but this is my son,
Hey, son.
my other son,
I didn't meet
my
you,
other Rolling Stone,
but I know you're good.
and Jamie Papish and David Cohen.
And I have to tell you, when I came to their home, I was given the fruits from the lovely wife. God bless you. Thank you.
Kelly.
Now,
Okay.
let's go to,
Yes. Oh. We want to hear a beautiful Persian melody.
All right.
Do you know that I once went to an event, I'm sorry to say it was a funeral, and I heard him singing, and I took out my phone, and I started recording, because I wanted to hear what he sings.
all right, I will try something that I sang, and then we'll do some part of Lechadodi, maybe in Persian.
We'll do it later.
Okay, sure. This may sound to you different, but with the other, that night we had the greatest Santur player, only #1 in the world, played with me the Santur on Anna Bekoach. Anna Bekoach gedulad yemine خام تطیر چرورا کبرینت امه خام درشه خود خواه که بود شمرم بارخم رحم سیدخات خام تامید گملم خاسین کدوش به رو تو بخوام نهل عداد خوام یا خید گم لمه پنه زخره که دوشاته خب شواتینو کبل وشما سکاتینو یودیت الود. And then we say very softly and silently, Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Leolam Vayed. Now I will ask the rabbi actually to explain this beautiful, beautiful melody in his own words. This is Kabbalistic, and I'm kind of exhausted. All day I have been out, and all Rosh Hashanah and Kippur I had to do the service. I am kind of dead.
It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Thank
Please, Rabbi.
It's Lechadodi.
Lechadodi. Yeah, thank you. Which page? Which page do you have?
Next page. Next page.
Next page?
What are you gonna do? Okay. This one. I don't think you're singing this one. I think they're doing it.
Oh, okay.
This will be more of a presentation of Lechadodi. Can they join along with you if they know the melodies?
They can sing along.
They can sing along. So on page 23, you'll find, and you'll follow along through the following pages as well.
לך דודי לקראת כלה, בני שבת נקבלה. לך דודי לקראת כלה, בני שבת. לך דודי לקראת כלה, בני שבת נקבלה. לך דודי לקראת כלה, בני שבת. שמור וזכור בדיבור אחד, לשם ולתפארת ולתהילה. אדוני אחד ושמו אחד, לשם ולתפארת ולתהילה. Try it with me, לך דודי. לך דודי נתנה, בני שבת נקבלה. לך דודי לקראת כלה, בני שבת. לך דודי לקראת כלה, בני שבת נקבלה. לך דודי לקראת כלה, בני שבת. לקראת שבת לכו ונלכה, כי היא מקור הברכה, מראש מקדם נסוכה. סוף מעשה במחשבה תחילה. סוף מעשה במחשבה תחילה, תחילה. לך דודי, לך דודי לקראת כלה, בני שבת נקבלה. לך דודי לקראת כלה, בני שבת. דודי לקראת כלה, בני שבת נקבלה. לך דודי. Please rise everyone as we face the door. בני שבת. בואי ושלום, עטרת בעלה, ותשתה ובצהולה. תוך אמונה עם סגולה, בואי חלה, בואי חלה. לך דודי, לך דודי לקראת כלה, בני שבת נקבלה. לך דודי לקראת כלה, בני שבת. לך דודי לקראת כלה, דודי לקראת כלה, בני שבת, בני שבת נקבלה, נקבלה. now we're going to do Mizmor Shir Leyom HaShabbat, the Psalm for Shabbat, which we will find on page, it doesn't say it there, 27. Thank you. Quick instrument change. My son Jared will be singing this. You'll figure it out pretty quickly.
Sing along.
Yes. How fast?
1, 2, 3.
מזמור שיר ליום השבת, טוב להודות לאדוני, ולזמר לשמך עליון. מה גדלו מעשיך אדוני, מאוד עמקו מחשבותיך, נשבע לא ידע, וכסיל לא יבין את זאת. צדיק מקטמה יפרח, פרץ ברון יזכה, שצורים בבית אדוני, בחצרות אלוהינו יפריחו. ישר אדוני צורי ולא עוולת תבוא. Sing along.
The Baruch, we're going to rise together for page 39A.
Baruchu et Adonai hamevorach. Baruch Adonai hamevorach leolam Baruch Adonai hamevorach leolam va'ed.
You may be seated. Page 40. Lisa Mini, you're going to come up and join us? Ahavat Olam.
So this is a melody that I composed with Lisa in mind to sing the Farsi. Because when I do it, it don't sound good.
I haven't changed my mind since we practiced last night, so you're fine.
So I hope you'll enjoy it. 3, 4, 1. Ahavat olam,
یک عشق همیشگی
a never-ending love for all the people in the world.
برای تمام مردم دنیا
You have given, guided our way.
تو راهنمای زندگی ما بودی
With love and truth.
با عشق و با درستی
Ava be'emet. We will meditate and we will integrate our love into our life. We will meditate and we will integrate your love into our life.
ما کلمات تو را جزو زندگی خود می کنیم ما کلمات تو را جزو زندگی خود می کنیم
Don't ever take your love from me. Don't ever take your love from me.
عشق خود را هیچ وقت از من نگیر
Forever and ever, le'olamim.
برای همیشه لعالمیم Forever and ever لعالمیم برای همیشه لعالمیم
ואהבתך אל תסיר ממנו לעולמים. ברוך אתה אדוני אוהב עמו ישראל.
Forever and ever לעולמים برای همیشه לעולמים It's not working.
As we say here in Woodland Hills, Afarin, Lisa, there you go. Give her a hand, go ahead. By the way, those of you of the Ashkenazic persuasion and blood type, you may notice that it is customary in the Persian tradition to actually do more clapping than we would be accustomed to in services. Always love to bring in those traditions as well. Going to call forward Ben Aminia, who's going to share with us at this time some of your experiences from Iran, I believe. Come on.
Thank you, Rabbi. Shabbat Shalom, everyone. I'm sure you all know from the history of Esther and Mordechai that Jews have been in Iran for over 2,500 years. But Tehran became the capital city of Iran just about 200 or 300 years ago. So Jews who moved to Tehran from other cities due to business opportunities and so on kept the traditions from their original cities. even after they moved to Tehran. And once they moved to Tehran, they built their own synagogues so they could follow their old traditions. For example, my parents got married in the city of Mashhad. Mashhad is a city near the northeast of Iran, bordering Russia and Afghanistan. And then before I was born, they moved from Mashhad to Tehran. We get together with many other families from that city, and then they built their own synagogues in Tehran, Mashhadi synagogues. And then my family went to those Mashhadi synagogues throughout the time that we were in Iran, almost, 30 years. Even when we moved from one part of Tehran to another, we found another Mashhadi synagogue near the new location we were moving to. And same was probably true for Jews from other cities of Iran, Isfahan, Shiraz. Even Jews who immigrated to Iran, like from Iraq, they built their own Iraqi synagogue in Tehran. Iraqi synagogue of Tehran was one of the most glamorous and gorgeous synagogues in the whole city. So in retrospect, whenever I hold my memories of the Mashhadi synagogues, what do? Just go to New York City, Great Neck, many Mashhadi Jews and Mashhadi synagogues there, visit the old friends. And that's how it is. A couple of other things I would like to share with you that I remember from those days. One, in preparation for a bar mitzvah, we did not necessarily go to a bar mitzvah class. My dad, of blessed memory, taught me everything in preparation of my own bar mitzvah. He even wrote a draft of my bar mitzvah speech. Did you write yourself? Okay. And second, we would sing certain songs in our homes according to the tradition that we had. For example, and I give you one example here, which Ashkenazi Jews may not even know that melody. The song is famous, but the melody and the occasion for which we sing it is not. This is Psalm 23, which we sang Friday night at our house right before lighting or saying the blessings for lighting of the Shabbat candles, which goes like this. Mizmor leDavid, Adonai ro'i lo echsar, bin od sheyarbitzeini, al menuchot yenachaleini, nafshi yeshov yevyancheini, ומגל צדק למען שמו, גם כי אלך בגסל מוות, לא יירא רע, כי אתה עמדי, שבטך ומשענתך, המה ינחמוני. תערוך לפני שולחן נגד סוררי, דישנת בשמן ראשי כוסי רוויה, אך טוב וחסד ירדפוני כל ימי חיי, ושבתי בבית אדוני לאורך ימים. בת שלום.
All right, and as Ashkenazic as they come, Matthew Whitco. We're going to come in.
Yasha Koyach.
Yeah, we're going to join together with you for the Shema. Not to worry. Page 41, we invite you to close your eyes for the first 6 words. Focus on the oneness of God, of life in the universe, as Matthew.
Adonai Elohecha, v'chol levavcha, u'v'chol nafshecha, u'v'chol meodecha, v'hayu havarim ha'eleh, asher anachim metzavecha, hayom al levavecha, v'shinantam levanecha, v'dibartam bam, v'shivtecha bevetecha, uvleftecha v'aderet, u'shoftecha v'kumecha, u'shartam leot al yadecha, v'chayu letotafot bein einecha, u'taftam al mezuzot beitecha, uvisharecha.
We continue silently, Hebrew or English in the following page.
Where's it? Oh, wait, where is it? I don't know where it is. Oh, I got it. Leman tiskeru vasitem et kol mitzvotai v'yotem kedoshim leloechem ani Adonai Eloheichem asher hotzeti etem me'eretz Mitzrayim lehiyot lahem lelohim Ani Adonai Eloheichem, Adonai Eloheichem Emet.
It's page 44, Michamocha.
Mi chamocha ba'elim Adonai, mi kamocha ne'edar ba'kodesh, nora tehilot oseh vele, nora tehilot vele. Mi chamocha ba'elim Adonai, mi kamocha ne'edar ba'kodesh, nora tehilot oseh vele, oseh vele, vele. Malchutecha, ra'u banecha, malchutecha, ra'u banecha, ha'avim, ha'lifnei Moshe Miriam. Mi chamocha ba'elim Adonai, mi kamocha ne'edar ba'kodesh, nora tehilot oseh vele, nora tehilot oseh vele. Mi chamocha ba'elim Adonai, mi kamocha ne'edar ba'kodesh, nora tehilot oseh vele, oseh vele. Adonai yimloch le'olam va'ed le'olam va'ed. Try it with me, mi chamocha. Mi chamocha ba'elim Adonai, mi kamocha ne'edar b'kodesh, nora tehilot osei velech, nora tehilot osei velech. Mi chamocha ba'elim Adonai, mi kamocha ne'edar b'kodesh, nora tehilot osei velech, osei velech velech. Baruch ata Adonai Gal Yisrael.
I'm going to take a moment, prayers for healing and strength and comfort. So whether this is for you and you're dealing with an illness, whether physical, still recovering and need the helping powers, whether it's emotional, whether it's dealing with addictions we have in our community, depression, believe that our prayers can help give comfort and strength. So I want you to close your eyes for a moment. If these prayers are for you, I want you to feel them coming into your body. If they're for others, I want you to picture them and send them out to them. And then in a moment, after we're finished through the sending of these prayers and blessings, we'll join together in the prayer of Refa'enu together.
Refa'enu Adonai v'nei Rapha. God, only you can bring true healing, and so we pray. Baruch atah Adonai, Rofei Cholei Amo Yisrael. Blessed are you, Shekhinah, who restores our loved ones, heal our people speedily in our day. Amen. Sing with us, please. Refa'enu Adonai v'nei Rapha. God, only you can bring true healing, and so we pray. Baruch atah Adonai, Rofei Cholei Amo Yisrael. Blessed are you, Shekhinah, who restores our loved ones, heal our people speedily in our day. And let us say, Amen.
All right, Matthew Matthew, you're going to come back up and join us. We're going to rise together, page 46, as Matthew's going to lead us into the Shamro, and he wants us all to join along with him. Right, Matthew? There you go.
Vishamru v'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat et ha-Shabbat l'dorotam b'rit olam. Vishamru v'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. ביני ובין אל אותי לעולם, אותי לעולם, אותי לעולם. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. כי ששת ימים עשה אדוני את השמיים ואת הארץ, ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. וביום השביעי שבת ויהי נפש, שבת ויהי נפש, שבת ויהי נפש. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם.
You may be seated. Shirley Razbania, you're going to come up and share with us a little bit, please. Come on.
Shabbat Shalom, everyone.
Shabbat Shalom.
And thank you for joining us for this Persian Shabbat at Temple Aliyah. For those of you who don't know me, I am Shirley Razbania. My family and I have been members here at Temple Aliyah for over 20 years. And in fact, my husband Sina and I got married here by Rabbi Malikan, who has honored us by being here tonight. We have also celebrated other occasions here, such as the B'nai Mitzvah of our children, Sam and Chantal. So I want to share with you a personal experience as a young Jewish girl in Iran. As you all may know, it was never easy to practice Judaism in a predominantly Muslim country. If that wasn't hard enough, it was even more difficult for me and my family because of the unique situation that we were in. You see, my father was one of very few high-ranking officers in the Persian army, and as a result, my family and I always had to hide our religion. Although the religious minority students were not required to stay in the classroom during Arabic and Islamic studies, I had to stay, learn, and get graded because I feared that my peers would find out that I am Jewish. I continued this until the 7th grade. On the first day of 7th grade, I decided that I couldn't take it anymore. And to the surprise of my friends, who had no idea I was Jewish, I got up, joined the other non-Muslim students, and left the classroom. That day, when the driver and my father came to pick me up from school in the army jeep with my dad in his full uniform, My heart was pounding in my chest, and my whole body was trembling. I had to tell my dad, a man of power and influence, what I had done. When we got home, I finally got the courage to tell what had happened at school that day. Although my dad was very angry, he didn't say a word. But at the same time, I could see the look of pride in his eyes. He knew that I, his 13-year-old daughter, had taken a stand to express my love for Judaism. I was happy to have made him so proud, and that was that. Nothing was said afterward. A couple of years later, we found out that my father's superiors had always known that he was Jewish. And although my father was continuously receiving awards and medals for his service, they were never going to promote him any further. He also knew that himself. So it turns out it wasn't himself he was worried about, but his family. This and a series of other events, including the revolution, forced our family to leave Iran forever. My family and I have all lived in the United States for many years now and are very happy to be able to practice our religion freely in this country. And despite the struggles that we face as Jews in the United States today, the mere recognition of our religion and appreciation of our culture by many is what allows communities like ours to exist and to keep growing stronger.
Amen.
We would like to thank the Temple Aliyah congregants, and especially Rabbi Vogel, for embracing us and the Persian community and always welcoming us as a part of the Temple Aliyah family. آفرین ربای و امشب شب بسیار قشنگی هست. Additionally, I would like to thank Rabbi Vogel for encouraging us to have this event tonight. Of course, this wouldn't have been possible without the multi-talented Rolling Steins. And Chazan Stein's hard work, and the other musicians that are here with us tonight. So thank you, Chazan Stein and family and everyone. I also want to thank our new rabbi, Rabbi Golko, and Chazan Mimi for their support. Alicia Cohen, thank you for all the hard work to make this night possible. Thank you, Rabbi Malekan, Lisa, and Ben for sharing the Persian melodies with your beautiful voices. Also, thank you to the sponsors of tonight's Oneg and your generous donations, including Stacy and George Shakiban, Anik and Steve Krantz, Sima and Bob Bakwa, Sina and Shirley Razbania, Shohre and Simon Muqtader, Rosana and Kamran Irmia, Fariba and Dr. Ishaq Ezra, Saman and Ramin Hakakian, Dina and Ben Aminia. And lastly, thank you, David Javaheri from Sassoon Catering, for your generosity and beautiful job of catering tonight's Persian Oneg Shabbat. Also, please save the date, February 8th, 2020, for a Persian dinner, music, and dance party. More information to follow. Shabbat Shalom.
Yeah. Thank you. What an amazing story. Wow. We're going to continue on page 46 with the Chatzi Kaddish. adat shemei rabah be'alem adiverach irute ve'amlich malchute b'chayechon uvyumechon uvchayedecho beit Yisrael ba'gala ubizman karim ve'imeru amen Yeheshmei Rabbah Mivorach le'olam ulme'ol maya Yitvorach ve'yishtabach V'yitba'ar v'yitromam v'yitnasei V'yithadar v'yitaleh V'yitalal shmei dekudesh habericho Le'elam ברכה ושירתה, תושבחתה ונחמתה, דמירן בעלמה ואמרו אמן. ואמרו amen.
We rise together for the Amidah. You'll find it in the pages 47 and onward. As a reminder, there'll be a paragraph that we add for Chol HaMoed, Sukkot, the intermediate days of Sukkot. We're going to begin with a Kavanah meditation. Adonai Sfatai Tivtach, Ufi Yagid Tilatecha. God, open my lips, my mouth may proclaim your praise. Do it a couple of times. Just feel it open your heart. And then whether it's Hebrew or English or the private prayers of your heart, we'll continue silently.
Na 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 Adonai. Na 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 Sfotai Tivtach. Na 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 Ufi Yagi Ufi Yagid Kehilatecha. Shalom
הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל ואמרו אמן. יעשה שלום. Everybody. יעשה שלום. שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל. יעשה שלום, יעשה שלום. שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל. יעשה שלום, יעשה שלום. שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל. יעשה שלום, יעשה שלום. שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל. יעשה שלום, יעשה שלום. שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל.
Very nice. Right, Malakon. So we're in the Festival of Sukkot. Many of you know that. We call, in English, it's known as Feast of Tabernacles. We build a sukkah. We dwell in it. It represents the Israelites of the wandering, the 40 years in the wilderness. In the Jewish tradition, by the way, by the rabbis, should know that Mount Sinai, we leave Egypt, that's Passover. We get 7 weeks later to Mount Sinai for the festival, which then becomes Shavuot. And apparently, according to how we understand it, that's where we get married to God. It's a marriage ceremony, if you will. And then we begin the journey of life with a sukkah, and we have a honeymoon with God for 40 years. Wouldn't that be great, Harley? 40 years of a honeymoon. Wouldn't that be good? You talk about your honeymoon year, and the idea was that it was the most intimate time of relationship with God. In fact, we assume, many of you, that the sukkah that we build, and we're going to go into one at the end of services to do kiddush, that was the kind of like the booth, what they built when they were wandering through the wilderness. But I don't know how they had enough palm trees, right, to build that kind of sukkah that they would need to take. And it was more probably like rugs and garments and things that they put over to create their tents. But the idea was that it was a time of celebration. Some rabbinic traditions say that the sukkah doesn't represent the actual structure, but rather the clouds of glory that accompanied them and represented God, the kind of protection, the sense of being. That's what a chuppah is about, that beautiful image that you're covered and you're protected. Here at Temple Aliyah, we like to celebrate anniversaries, and this is, we're celebrating September and October anniversaries to share. So we're going to acknowledge some of the couples that have anniversaries here. And just so you'll know, I send out a letter, if you don't know, and asking them some questions. Every year we change the questions up a little bit. This year, the question first was, one, was it love at first sight, or did your spouse have to grow on you? Question 2, when you first started dating, what did your parents immediately like or dislike about your spouse? And then the third one was my perfect vacation would be. And by the way, based on, I think, the 8 couples that I have here, you're all going on a group trip to Maui. Because apparently that was, except for one family going to Italy, one couple, the rest are going to Maui. And so we wish you a nice trip together, all of you. Meanwhile, first of all, we have Peter Moira. Where are you? You're Peter Moira. There you stand up so I can see. I knew you were around here somewhere. All right. They've been married 5 years. Okay. And they have 6 children and 13 grandchildren in that time. You've been busy, that's right. So was it love at first sight or not? Both of them said it was love at first sight. It was very cute. It represents, we have a number of couples celebrating, obviously, a second marriage. And they changed the wording from when you first started dating, what did your parents immediately like, to what did your children immediately like or dislike? So he said Moira's warmth and focus on family they loved, and she said love of family, his love for me, and his integrity. We want to wish you a happy 5-year anniversary. Give him a hand, go ahead. All right, Harley and Robin, 12 years, and they have between them 3 children and 2 grandchildren. You didn't work as quickly as them, obviously, but it was okay. And one of our founding families, obviously, the Franks, they both answered. They had a slightly different approach. He had to grow on me, and it actually hasn't stopped. It's good. She had to grow on me, too. Great growth. Give an ah. You can always do that. She said, who wrote this one? My parents thought, that was you, Robin? Yeah. My parents thought that they could push Harley around. My mother disliked the fact that she couldn't get away with it. I know you, Harley, and that wasn't going to happen. Want to wish you both happy 12th anniversary. Give them a hand. All right, we're going to Dahlia and Fred Sassoonian. Are you here? Did you make it? Don't know if I saw you here. They're obviously having a great time tonight, so go ahead. It's all right. Happy anniversary. If you see them, how many years have they been? 18 years. Hi. All right. Tori and Bob, 19 years. I was there. It was a pleasure. Also, in that time, they have 2 children and 1 grandchild almost. Next month. All right. Tori answered. Tori, by the way, you have to know, is a very honest woman. She says, disliked at first sight. All right, and Bob said, still growing. When first dated, what did they say? Didn't give them an opportunity for either. So, Tori, you didn't introduce your family to Bob? No, that was smart. Okay. All right, that was great. And they didn't, and Bob likewise, they didn't meet Tori until long after we started dating. At that point, they were just thrilled that someone else would want to marry me. And happy 19-year anniversary. Give them a hand. Ron and Elena, 27 years. All right, give them a hand. And Ron is known as the brave man who broke the Persian barrier. This was what it said. Like, you know, 27 years ago, for an Ashkenazi boy to marry a Persian girl was really to break the boundaries. And it shows, by the way, great family and community and support, Ron, that you've had. And I know you haven't looked back for one moment there. But they have 2 children. Wait a minute, Aaron's here? Emily's there. Okay, but is Aaron I didn't see either as well? No, so Emily's here. Very nice to have you. No grandchildren yet, right? Good, just checking. It's always good to check in. What did they write? Love at first sight. We took it slow. 2 years of dating, a 9-month engagement, and 27 years going on more. What about the family? He wrote, she was and is beautiful and smart. They loved her. And she said, my parents loved how kind and genuine he was. Give him a hand for 27 years. Val and Jeff Katz, 32 years. Stand up over here, please, if you will. Was it love at first sight, or did you have to grow? Yes, we met on 4th of July at a party on a rooftop in Santa Monica with fireworks in the background. Jeff, did you plan that? Was that it? You're smart man, you are. When you first started dating, what the parents said, Jeff said, you're Jewish and you're English? Marry me now. And that's a true story. That's great. Well, happy 32 years. Give them a hand, please. All right. Is there anybody else who's celebrating? The last one's going to be 51 years. Anybody else that wants to acknowledge? Oh, there you go. The Stroms, how many years? 36 years. Double high. Give it 3 children. No grandchildren yet? All right. And also one of the founding families of Temple Aliyah, the Strom family. So very nice. Anybody else? Oh, Simon, how many years have you been married? 39 years. Give him a hand. You did the daughter's wedding. Were you married in Tehran? Where were you in? You were married in Tehran. Beautiful. And Rabbi Malachi married your daughter, and that's beautiful. Anybody else who has done going, gone? 51 years, the Berkson. Stand on up, please. Easy now. By the way, believe it or not, I think I've known your family for about 40 of those 51 years that you've been married, which is really remarkable. I was just a baby at the time when I met you. Was it love at first sight? We were engaged after 1 month. And he wrote, since it took only 1 month, it must have been love at first sight. So 1 month. That's amazing. Can you imagine today if somebody did that? This just can't happen today. So children, forget that. Forget you even heard that. All right, here we go. What did the parents say? Parents lived in different states, so didn't meet right away. Then they were thoughtful that Arlene was Jewish and shared the same values. So 51. What's the secret of the success of marriage of 51 years, Arlene? Communication. And Michael, what do you? A lot of give and take. You're doing a lot of giving, and she's yeah. I know how that works. Tell you what, we're going to celebrate all those couples celebrating an anniversary. Let's have you rise together. Oh, was there one more? Oh, who's that? Natalie Elbaum's? She's only half. So how many years have you been married? 57. And secret of the success of marriage is that you're here on Shabbat, and he's not. There you go. And a great-grandson. Well, Mazal Tov. Tell you what, those of you celebrating, even if you're just a half, you can rise together if you're doing an anniversary, and we'll offer a blessing for you. Just the couples who have their anniversary, just couples. May God bless you and keep you, couples who are acknowledging their anniversary. Are your anniversary also? How many years? May God's presence always shine upon you. May all of you couples, including those of you that we didn't share publicly, like Alicia and the Weintraubs and the Whitcoes, at 17 years end and 17? Same day you were married. Congratulations. May you always be inspired with your love and bring it to community. And let us all say, Amen.
כל חתן וכל כלה, כל ששן וכל שמחה, כל חתן וכל כלה. איי 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 איי
Continue with Aleinu. So let's rise together. Matthew, you're going to come up and lead us as well. Page 56, Aleinu. Here, tell you what, take this out.
Aleinu לשבח לאדון הכל, לתת גדולה ליוצר בראשית, שלא עשנו כאויב. ולא שמענו כמשפחות האדמה, שלא שמנו כהם וגורלנו כהמונה, ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים
Moshe v'karo b'shamayim v'ma'ah Ushmina tuzo, Ushmina tuzo V'gov hei meromi Eloheinu Einod Emet Malkeinu Echesulato Kakatu Betorato V'yadata Yom V'hashavota Elevavecha Ki Adonai Hua Elohim B'shamayim V'ma'ah V'al-haaretz V'al-haaretz Kakatu b'toratecha Na'yimloch le'olam va'ed V'ne'emar V'chaya Adonai Melech al kol haaretz Bayom hachu Bayom hachu V'yeh Adonai echad U'shema 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 echad.
You may be seated. On page 59, this time of year, through the High Holy Days, which really extends through the end of Shmini Atzeret, the psalm on page 59 is decided. So Hebrew, English, or just a moment of private meditation.
Lulei hemanati lirot betuv Adonai be'eretz chayim kaveh el Adonai chazak v'yametz libecha v'kaveh el Adonai.
At this time of memorial, we recall in reverence the yahrzeits of the following individuals. On this Shabbat, remember Helen Baum, Israel Kaufman, Lillian Shaposhnikov, Anna Joseph, Sarah Sapir, Saul Bloom, Francis Licker, Morris Orkin, Anna Otis, Beatrice Powell, Bertha Pulvermacher, Hilda Rosen, Cindy Tenenbaum, Helen Deutscher, Eugene Feenberg, Harry Hersko, Alvin Lixman, Edith Licker, Victor Lysell, Jacqueline Miloveski, B. Beckhoff, Ruth Blom, Mabel Clark, Samuel Cohen, Isidore Kadushin, Julius Leeds, Sidney Miskey, Hyman Modell, Stephen Ross, Jack Rubin, Bernice Stein, Yetta Yerman, Jerome Zimmerman, Irving Fogelman, Misha Klopova, Alice Ross, Michael Braverman, Leon Frieden, Geraldine Levy, and Evelyn Overton. This time, all who have need or desire to recite the words of the mourner's Kaddish are invited to rise. Page 58, and whether you're here in the congregation reciting these words of Kaddish, or if you're at home by live streaming and we are your minyan, your community, to recite these sacred words, for all those reciting the words, we pray you are given strength and comfort as you join together. Yit Gadal v'Yit Kadash Shemei Rabbah. Amen. Be'alma divrach hirutei, be'amlich malchutei, b'chayechon v'yomechon, v'chayei dachol Beit Yisrael, v'agalav v'zman kariv v'meru. Amen. Yehei Shmei Rabbah mevorach, be'olam u'me'omaya. Yitbarach, Yishtabach, Yitpa'ar, Yitromam, Yitnaseh, Yitadar, Yitalev, Yitalal, Shemeda Kudasha, Brichu, Le'ela, Min Kol, Birchata, V'shirata, Tush B'chata, V'nechamata, Damiran, Be'alma, V'meru, Amen. Yehei Shalama Rabba, Min Shemaya, V'chayim Aleinu, V'al Kol Yisrael, Meru, Amen. Oseh Shalom Bimromav, Hu Yaseh Shalom, Aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'meru amen. May God who establishes peace in the heavens grant peace and harmony for us, for all of Israel and all of humanity, as we say, amen. You may be seated. Debbie Strom, you're going to come up and share some announcements, please. Come on.
Shabbat Shalom. And a warm welcome to Aliyah's first ever Taste of Persia every third Shabbat. Thank you to Hazan Stein, Rabbi Malakan, and all of these wonderful musicians for making tonight so lively. Can we give them another hand?
Good.
Okay. Okay. Tomorrow, please join us for Shabbat morning services at 9:15 with the bar mitzvah of Matthew Whitco. And plan on staying after lunch for Rabbi Peretz's class, which continues at 1 o'clock, Making Spiritual Connections. Next Friday evening, Shabbat Live is at 7 o'clock p.m. Next Saturday, our Shabbat morning service starts at 9:15, and there will also be Shabbat Club for the kids at 10 o'clock. Thank you to our greeters for welcoming everyone to the service this evening. Please join us afterwards for our Oneg Shabbat, including special Persian treats. Thank you to Aaron and Brandon Whitco for sponsoring our Oneg in honor of Matthew's bar mitzvah. Thank you as well to all of those that Shirley mentioned and are listed in the Kol Shabbat for their generosity in sponsoring in honor of tonight's Persian theme, and also to the couples listed in the Kol Shabbat who contributed in honor of their anniversaries. Last, I just wanted to remind everyone to please refrain from using electronic devices this evening while you're at the synagogue to help us maintain the sanctity of Shabbat. Shabbat Shalom and Hag Sameach.
Shabbat Shalom, Hag Sameach. By the way, our Persian families here at Temple Aliyah, I know that I love Persian traditions. Not only the food, but I just love the culture. By the way, always in my impression is historically that when it comes to Ashkenazic Jews, especially those from Germany, we're just like so uptight. You know, it's like we got to have it like it's this way. And the Persian community is just like, all right, so we're going to do it differently. We're going to figure it out. And the ability, by the way, in a traditional Persian community to be able to have music on Shabbat and be able to engage in community and not to be so separated, I think is really important and beautiful to be able to share. And I just, if you don't know, I think Ben Aminia alluded to it. It's the longest continuous Jewish community until recently. That was the real tragedy of the loss of the Persian community, is the longest continuous community from about the year 500 BCE until just recently. It's in the same place, developing its own rituals, beautiful tradition of pride and magnificence, and I want us to retain that and help retain that culture because it's just be a shame for it to be lost. That's why we're here tonight. That's why we're going to continue to acknowledge the beauty of the Persian community and to be able to celebrate. And as we say here in Woodland Hills, Emruz Ruze Besir Geshen Gehast, right? And Mobarak, and we're going to finish with an Adon Olam. Let's rise together. And then, by the way, we're going to join. We're going to get you out quickly and Chazan Stein to the Sukkah to be able to do Kiddush you're going to do there. But let's rise together, please. And we're going to do Adon Olam on page 211.
I think if you are Persian, you'll know this melody.
אדון עולם אשר מלך בטרם כל יציר נברא ועת נשא וחסדו אזי מלך שמו נקרא ואחרי ככלות הכל לבדו ימלוך נורא והוא היה והוא עובר והוא יהיה בתפארה והוא אחד ואין שני להכשירו להכבירה בלי ראשית בלי תכלית ולא העוד והמשרה והוא אלי וחי גואלי וסור חבלי בעת צרה אדון עולם אשר מלך בטרם כל יציר נברא לעת נשא וחץ הכל אזי מלך שמו נקרא ואחרי ככלות הכל לבדו ימלוך נורא והוא היה והוא הווה והוא יהיה בתפארה והוא ניסי ומנוס לי מנקוסי ביום אקרא בידו אקיד רוחי בעת אישן בעירה ועם רוחי גבייתי אדוני לי ולא אירה
Gonna follow out the Chazan. Rabbi Malakan, go ahead. Whitco family, go ahead. You're gonna follow.
We will go.
Everybody follow out. Here we go to the Sukkah.
I mean, the emotions that are in that song are so high and you hit it all the way through.